I've bought this 1996 Volkswagen T4 camper van and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to turn it into something special. So far I've got the front on, I've bought a welder and now I need to repair this rusty front panel and get it in primer. Made a good start on that. Oh, I did really. Done a bit of welding. I've still got a bit more work to do on that. Got a bit of etching primer on there. Right, so there we go. That was it. Got the etching primer on, and then I decided to fill up all the holes in the front panel with red oxide, because I thought it'd give it a good bit of rust proofing. And after that was done, it was on to the next job, which was going to be a nightmare. That chassis was well crumpled over at the end. Picked up a bit of chassis rail from a guy in Kent and we managed to get it spliced in nicely. Unfortunately, I didn't actually record it. Coming along nicely. So there we go guys, that's the finished product and I can't believe how well it turned out. Now we've got to turn our attention to some more rust on this van. Next I'll remove the front wing, only to discover a nasty little trap where the leaves get caught. Then I'll move backwards, working on the sill area that was quite rusty and I had to put a patch in. Then I got it all in primer. Then we moved backwards into the step area of the side door. This was quite rusty and I knew I had to make some parts. Oh, that's better. Just get that dressed over the end there. Well, not by any means perfect, but pretty damn good considering I've got no proper bending equipment. Yeah, I'll take that. I do something with that. All we need to do now is just get that piece cut out and get this piece on. So there we go, it fits. Couldn't believe it actually, but all I had to do then is cut out the piece that was rusty, put some weld through primer on, weld it in place. There you go, that's the finished product. Pretty pleased with that first part. Now we've got to turn our attention to this back part, which is an absolute nightmare. I actually spent months working on this part, as I didn't really know how to make it. Right guys, welcome back, another day here in the garage. So what I've done is I've got that rear quarter all masked up now. I didn't really want to get sparks all over it because I'm really hoping this van that we're not going to have to paint the whole van. In fact, I'm definitely not going to have to paint the whole van because it'd be a shame to ruin this lovely grey paintwork. But what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to cut that off there. I've already prepared the other bit. So I've got my bit of panel prepared, got my cut line there. So I'll be cutting that off there, and then we can offer it up the other part here, and yeah, get this cut off shortly. But in the meantime, I was looking round here because I had to take this panel off inside the van. Obviously there's going to be some work going on the wheel arches, and it's really soft down there. And what I've happened to notice is we've got a few more holes, so I think we're going to have to get this carpet off at some point. Once we get the rear quarter part on, we're going to get that carpet off, and we're going to have to do some more welding work in there. I've had to take this vent out also because that's going to be in the way when I'm going to fit up that rear quarter. So just trying to keep on moving here, finding more rust as I go. I did find out where the hookup lead is, and I think I might even have a go at plugging this in today and see if these lights work. Who knows if this is going to work, but as of right now, we're going to set about cutting this rear quarter down to size, and then we can offer it up to the panel and start looking at how we're going to fit that on there. Gloves. That weren't too sad. So, removing the rear wheel arch of this T4, and I was struggling a bit down here, I'll be honest. So I've come up with a better way of removing this wheel arch. And what I've been doing is I've just been grinding through the corner here, and it just starts peeling away, and I've just got that last little bit to do now, which I'm going to have a go at doing right now. It's this last bit to deal with. Oh, that don't look healthy. We'll get the other cutting wheel on there and we'll cut that out. Get in there though, that's gone there. So yeah, again, we found some more rust. At the moment, I don't think it's going the best. We seem like we're sweeping more of this van up than we're actually putting it back together, although we have done quite a lot already. So we've got this part done. Well, no, it's not done. We've got another piece to add on there. Need to make a plate for there, but I'm working my way in. I want to get this in line before I get this bit finished off at the same time. So it's definitely getting worse before it gets better. So hopefully we're going in the right direction. Of course, we've got some of this already done. Got that in primer, that's in primer, and we've repaired the front chassis leg. Well, this is it, last bit. Yeah. Damn good. Right, all we need to do then, I'll grind all that off, clean all that up. Look at that. It's all rotten. It's alright, fix that. Mind you, in a bad way, the old girl. I think if I end up doing all this, put all the paint in, I think there'll be a bit more welding inside as well. Tear this in a wheel arch. That's got a big hole in it. But I think we need to put all this. Look at that insulation. That ain't very good, lads. Whoever done it, you know, it's just extra moisture. It's helped rot this lower half of this van, but lucky enough the top half's good. So right, I'll get the rest of this off. So I've just got the clamps on there roughly now. I've squared my line all the way around it. Sort of just trying to think about how I'm going to get that piece in there. I'm going to get me old. Well, actually, I'm not going to get the my joggler out because I've broke it. But I've borrowed John's joggler, and I'm going to joggle round here, all the way round and round the angles there. And then I'll just butt join that in there and down here. and then we can start piecing this bit back together. That's falling really nice actually there on my bit. I've got to strengthen that because that needs to be stronger there, because that is actually a jacking point, I would have said there. So got some thicker plate. I'm going to plate that up there, make that a lot stronger, so we could jack that up there, and then get that all joined back on. I think I'll be using panel bond to stick that on the inside there. I'll be double checking to see what we should be putting on there, but I've got a feeling it could be panel bond. And then we've got these holes up here to get replaced. So yep, really coming along now. So that's all for this one, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. What I might do is I might go over to the shop, get myself a pie, whack it in the microwave and see if we can warm it up.